Hey, everybody, I'm Coach Rebecca Smith, and I want to give you some really quick tips on a way that you can change your life and your performance in just 5 minutes a day. So, I want you parents to think about how quickly does the laundry pile up? It's like one shirt, one leotard, one pair of socks, and then you're like, oh my gosh, my house is a pile of dirty laundry, or clean laundry for that matter, if your couch looks anything like mine. Or every speck of dirt that the dog drags in. It's like, oh, the floors are so clean, and the dog like tracks in, and then you're like, oh my gosh, we live in squalor. It's like so fast, right? Every dish, there's just like a dish that lands in the sink, and then you're under a pile of dishes. The little things add up in life, okay? Like it's very obvious when trying to maintain a house full of kids, that's for sure. For athletes, you're sitting there, you're like scrolling TikTok, and just a couple, I'm just gonna look at it for a couple minutes, and they're like, where did that last hour go? Or if you're working out and you're a little bit injured and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do a few reps, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, cool, I need surgery. Like those little things matter. All those leg lifts that you do, and now all of a sudden you can do a kip cast handstand. Those little things add up. And the same thing goes for adding happiness and confidence to your life and improving your performance. So, just to give you a quick idea of 4 different things you can do that will completely change the way that you live, the way that you feel, the way that you perform in 5 minutes. I've been back to school with my 2 girls for maybe a month now. We do year-round school, so we started a little earlier. It took me a month to get the swing of that. If I wake up 5 minutes earlier, I can brush my hair and brush my teeth in peace. I can get out my little recorded 5 minute affirmation. So I listen to that while I'm brushing my hair and brushing my teeth. I'm getting kind of grounded for the day. If I do that, breakfast is easier, getting dressed is easier, getting out the door is easier, getting to school is easier. There are less tears at drop off. I feel better when I get to my desk to work. Those 5 minutes that I have been officially doing for the last 3 days have completely changed the face of our morning, which then sets the whole day into better trajectory. So if you can wake up 5 minutes earlier and spend 5 minutes doing something that makes you just a little calmer, a little bit more grounded. Okay, spending 5 minutes before bed, imagining the successes you want to create in life. So for you athletes, it's imagining your big dream goal coming true. You're just laying there in bed, you're relaxed, and you're imagining those skills that you want to get. You imagine them happening. You imagine that college extending that letter of opportunity to you. Spending 5 minutes before bed it can really like fast track your mind to get on track for goals, okay? Spending 5 minutes journaling after practice, it can transform your ability to be aware of what works for you and what doesn't. Your patterns, you start to notice trends. You don't get blindsided. You don't have things happen like, Simone Biles was like, I randomly couldn't twist. If you're writing down for just 5 minutes after practice how it all went, you don't get blindsided. You start to pick up when things are a little bit off before it's too late. If you spend 5 minutes outside in nature, breathing and being grateful, if you have 5 minutes to walk to class, to walk to your car, just 5 minutes of walking somewhere outdoors. I do this every morning when I drop my girls off at school. We have to walk from the car to the classroom. Easy 5 minutes. What if instead of being like, come on, come on, come on, come on, do you have your mask? What's going on? I was like, oh, look at this beautiful tree. Oh, it's going to be a nice day today. Those changes can change everything about how your nervous system is, which increases your mood. And a good mood is scientifically proven to be connected to confidence. And when you're more confident, you perform better. And when you're performing better, you're more efficient. So not only are you feeling better, but you're actually performing better. Okay, so why don't we do these things? Why is it so easy for me to say, change your life in 5 minutes, but humans don't do it? One word, homeostasis. We want to stay the same. That is our brain's job, is to keep us the same. Even if the same is stressed out, overworked, underslept, in a rush, that's what we're used to. So if we change it, the alarm bells are going to go, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. This isn't normal. This is not what we do. We are not stressed out. This can't be right. When's the other shoe going to drop? So, if you think about all the times when you've tried to start a new habit, like screens off at 9 o'clock sharp, and then you do it for a week, you feel amazing, and then you're like, well, just for a few minutes, and then it never to be seen again. If there's a new habit that you know would work for you, but you gave up on it after a few days or weeks, then you know what I'm talking about. So next week, starting on Monday, I'm going to make an announcement. There is a system, very much 100% free system that I'm going to do. I'm going to be joining you starting next Monday for some 5-minute exercises that will change your life. So if you're already following us on social media, great. We're going to make that big announcement on Monday. If you are not, be sure to hit like or follow or whatever. Also, you can get on our email list at completeperformancecoaching.com so that you're the first to hear. I'm going to give you a strategy that is going to allow these habits, these 5-minute habits to stick, that are going to add up into this complete change in your mindset and attitude that is going to allow you to be completely unstoppable. So I can't wait to see you on Monday. I'll talk to you then. Bye.